Today is, of course, New York Comic Con. Oh, man. Goddamn lights. I don't know why I turned them off in the first place. Alright, let's try this again. What's good, YouTube? Dawson here from JD Hunters, back with another video. Today is, of course, New York Comic Con, and a bunch of news hitting my timeline today over on Instagram, which I mentioned in the last video, which if you haven't seen, go check it out. I'm talking about all of the Dragon Ball reveals, which is what we usually talk about here on this channel. But today, as you can tell from the title of this video, we are going to be talking about the return of the NARUTO S.H.Figuarts line. But as I was saying, saw all this stuff on Instagram this morning. Some of you guys have asked in previous videos what our Instagram is, and I finally made one for us. So Joe and I will be posting a bunch of different stuff, our quick thoughts like I did this morning about the return of the Naruto line. So it is at JD Hunters YT. Link will be in the description if you want to check us out. We can interact with some of you guys, and yeah. Now, this is my first dedicated Naruto video on this channel, so if you are new and you're here because you are a Naruto fan, there will definitely be more Naruto content coming. Especially with the return of this line. I'm going to be collecting it pretty heavy, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. So I was pretty excited this morning to get a look at some of the new Dragon Ball stuff, especially the Dragon Ball Super movie that's coming out, and I was not expecting this. I couldn't believe it, man. I made a video a while back unboxing this figure right here, the amazing Yamaguchi Bakugo figure, and I sort of talked about why I was hesitant to buy it at first, but I felt confident that there would be more figures coming in the future. And it was sort of the same reason why I didn't buy the Naruto S.H.Figuarts when they re-released and repainted him, because I wasn't sure they were going to make more, and I didn't want to have just Naruto. So this one really came out of the blue. I was not expecting this line to make a comeback. And not only is it coming back, but we have our look at our very first figure in the sort of revive of the line, and here it is on the screen here. So sort of weird timing. We just got a new Naruto figure, new-ish, I guess. It was just a repaint of the original, but it was definitely an upgrade. But this one is just taking it to the next level. We get brand new articulation, which is definitely more up to the standards of the type of stuff that Tamashii makes now. We get added shading. The face sculpt looks much better. Even like the sculpt, the definition, and the eyebrows. Really excited to see more pictures of this figure, what type of accessories we get. I'm sure we'll get some type of Rasengan, kunai. I hope we get a couple different expressions, different from the first figure. But yeah, I mean, compared to the one that we got last year, this one is far and away better, and it comes with the promise of more figures. So I will 100% be picking this figure up. If you guys have watched some of my collection videos, the video where I made my diorama, I sort of mentioned, you can't see it, it's down in this cube down here, that I had an extra cube, and I was sort of reserving it with the hopes that one day we would get Naruto figures, and we are actually getting them. I didn't think we were, but we are getting them, so I will have a spot for my new Naruto collection. But yeah, it's a dangerous game, man. I've sort of been thinking all day, I might have to stop collecting some other stuff, definitely not Dragon Ball. And I just started collecting the My Hero and the Demon Slayer stuff. But my Marvel collection, my Star Wars collection, I haven't really been buying new figures because I've been so focused on the anime stuff. But it might be time to say goodbye to some of those figures and sell them for the cash, because this is a very deep and very dark rabbit hole, this Naruto line. There's so many figures they could collect, and I am going to want all of them. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your thoughts about this first look at this new Naruto figure is. I think it looks amazing. And then what the rest of this video is going to be is talking about which figures I would like to see them make next. And the best place to start that discussion is actually a list of potential figures that Tamashii released as part of their survey for NYCC. I've been talking way too much today. So I'm going to sort of go down this list, and you only got to pick 3, and I will tell you guys which 3 I picked, and then I'm going to talk about some figures that aren't on this list that I would really like to see. So what I was interested to see is that they actually have some of the youth versions, that they call it, kid versions, of Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. So they could actually be making figures from the original Naruto in addition to Shippuden. So the first one was Kid Naruto, and then we get the nine-tailed mode of Naruto as a kid. So I would be really interested to see how they do that figure, because it's sort of like this clear, like glowing cloak around him. So how they would make that in figure form, I don't know. Maybe it would just be like an aura effect behind him. But it would be cool anyways. I really want to see that figure made. Yeah, I'm definitely down for the original Naruto figures to get them in kid form as well as adult form. Obviously, I would prefer the Shippuden stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely take OG stuff as well. After that, we get base form Naruto, which we are already getting, so I'm not sure why it's on this list. Hermit mode, they call it, which is what they call it in Japanese, which is of course Sage mode. Now, if you are a collector of the OG figures back in the day, or you've just seen pictures of it, there was a Sage mode Naruto before. They can definitely just take the new sculpt, build on it, sculpt out the cloak and the scroll on his back. Would be such an amazing figure. That would be a must cop for me. I didn't pick it because I actually picked the next one, which is the 6-path Naruto version. They've got a different name for it in Japanese, but sort of from the end of the war arc. They could also make the like Nine Tails chakra mode, but I mean the 6-path variant would just be, I think, better than that one. So definitely would love to see that figure. And to go with it, we of course would need Sasuke. Actually, there is one more Naruto, and it is just him from Boruto. I haven't seen Boruto yet. I'm currently watching Hunter x Hunter, but when I finish that, I want to watch Boruto. Some of the clips I've been seeing on Instagram of Naruto's new mode, yeah, fire. So after that, we get Sasuke as a youth. Again, that would be awesome. I would probably want that one more than Naruto. I really like Sasuke in the original Naruto. And then we get the adult version of Sasuke. Now, what I was thinking about this is how they would do the eyes, because you want to have your base eyes, you want to have your Sharingan, you want to have your Mangekyo, and then you want to have the Rinnegan. So I was thinking maybe they could borrow from the Amazing Yamaguchi, where you just have a couple of standard faceplates and then they actually just swap out the eyes. Tamashi's never done that before. I don't know if they would do it, but if you were going to do it for anyone, it would be the Uchiha, and it would actually help for, I think, Kakashi, Obito, Madara, Itachi. Because if you're doing the eyes just with the faceplate, then you can only sort of do so much, because then you're going to end up with a million faceplates if you want different expressions for each set of eyes. So, I mean, it's definitely possible. We've seen it with these My Hero figures from Amazing Yamaguchi, so I think that would be a great way to do it. Now the Sasuke we got in the original line of releases was him with like the sleeveless look, which I just don't like. Definitely give me the t-shirt version from the end of the war arc. I want to get that Rinnegan in there and have him with Naruto would just be awesome. So yeah, Sasuke was one of the ones I picked as well. So if you're keeping track, I picked 6-path Naruto, Sasuke. Basic, I know, but you know, whatever. After that, we get Sakura youth version as well as her fully grown adult version. I hope if they give us Sakura, they do it from the war arc. So we get the shinobi vest with the updated headband, and we get the 100 healing paths sort of face marks. But I would be okay with just a regular like classic red outfit Sakura as well. I just love that war arc so much, and I think that was probably the best of her character, because she wasn't always the best character, but in the war arc she was pretty dope. So I would love to complete Team 7. If those were the first 3 figures I got, I would totally be fine with that. After that, we get Kakashi, Hatake, of course. I would love Kakashi, one of my favorite characters. I hope they give us a couple different heads so we can get like the mask up as well as the mask down. And there's no way they would do this, but if they gave us the double Sharingan from when Obito gives him the eye at the end of the war arc, that would be awesome as well. From when he's in the Susanoo, just so dope. But they probably won't do that. We'll just take classic Kakashi, the lightning blade effect, all of that. That would be awesome. And then we get Iruka. I don't need that figure. I would not buy that figure even if they made it. Shikamaru, yeah. And then we sort of just go down all of like the classic, like the little friend group there. We get Hinata, Neji, Rock Lee. All of those would be purchases for me. They would look amazing. Figures that they've never made before. Again, same with Sakura. So I would love to see that. Jiraiya, we did get him back in the day, but he would be a pickup for me as well. Same goes for Gaara. Lots of cool sand effects you can do with Gaara. I would love to have him. We get Tsunade and Orochimaru to round out the legendary Sannin. Would definitely pick up both of those, Lady Hokage and Orochimaru. We get Minato. Again, he was one they made back in the day. That figure looks phenomenal, still holds up to this day. I would like to see them make, like just switch the head where it's like the reanimated version. I think that would be awesome. Killer Bee is on this list. Not one I would have near the top of my list, but I think he would still be a cool figure. And then we've got the GOAT, my absolute favorite character, Itachi Uchiha. I need the Akatsuki version and the Anbu version. I need every Sharingan he's ever used. I need the reanimated version, you name it, I need it. I need the crows, I need all the smoke, everything. So yeah, so he was the third one that I voted. He's my favorite character. I mean, if we just... you know the vibes. And then rounding out the figures from Shippuden, we get Obito Uchiha. I would like him as Toby as well as Obito from the end. Ten Tails Obito. Definitely some options there. And then we get some of the Boruto characters. Again, I haven't seen it, so I'm sorry if you're a fan of Boruto. I think, did I miss? I know they have, yeah, they had the Baryon mode. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I haven't seen the show yet. Naruto on this list as well. I think it'd be a little bit too soon for that, but they could probably capitalize on the hype. But yeah, man, so many amazing options to finally get some of these characters. If we get every character on this list, like I said, Iruka would be the only one I wouldn't buy. So this is a very, very dangerous list for me. And so many characters on here that we didn't get that I would love to see as well. Starting with Madara and Hashirama. The rest of the Akatsuki, I don't understand how Pain is not on this list. If we're getting Sage Mode Naruto, we need Tendo Pain. I'll take all the Pains. All right, I want all 6 of them. But yeah, Nagato, Konan, Kisame, we need them. We need them all. A couple different versions of Madara they could do as well. There's definitely more variants of Naruto we could get if they somehow made a Kurama. I mean, they made Shenron, so we definitely could get Kurama. Even if he's like sort of to scale with the grade 8 Vegeta, that would be awesome as well. So many options. I could talk about this all day. But to start out this line, Naruto is the perfect one. I'm imagining we'd probably get Sasuke second. After that, it could go in a number of different directions. I would hope that they would do Sakura number 3, so you could get Team 7 together, and then maybe Kakashi. And then you can sort of branch out, and maybe we get Gaara, we get Minato, we get Itachi. If they make Itachi, it'll probably be the Akatsuki version, just because that's like the classic one. But my favorite is him in his Anbu uniform. So man, that's my dream figure right now. So yeah, man, needless to say, I am very, very excited about this line of figures. Wasn't expecting this at all. Sort of changes my scope moving forward of collecting. Like I said, I might start to sell some stuff. I'm probably gonna stop collecting Star Wars and Marvel altogether, because this stuff adds up, man. I'm buying all these Dragon Ball figures. I just started collecting My Hero, just started collecting Demon Slayer. There's no figures there right now, but there will be soon. But yeah, man, this Naruto line would probably be the only thing I could come close to collecting on the same scale that I collect Dragon Ball. Like, I'm gonna need just about every figure they make, and I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna make it happen. Whatever I gotta sell, whatever I gotta stop collecting, I'm gonna do it, because I am beyond excited for this line. So let me know down in the comments which 3 figures from this list you guys voted for, or who you would vote for if you did this survey. Like I said, mine were 6-Path Naruto, Sasuke, and Itachi. Maybe a little bit basic. I love my Uchiha boys. But yeah, man, cannot wait for the future of this line. I hope we get some more reveals soon, but it might be a while. I don't know. You might be watching this video and there might be more reveals already. I hope there are. And yeah, expect a lot more content on this channel for this line. I'm definitely going to be picking up that Naruto as soon as I see him for pre-order. Unboxing him on this channel, and we're going to grow this collection for sure. So we're going to see it from the beginning, which is really cool. This is basically the start, or I guess the restart of this line. So it'll be cool kind of to collect it from the beginning, because I started pretty late with the Dragon Ball stuff. So yeah, man, I am super excited. I'm sure you guys are too. Like I said, if you guys are Naruto fans, this is our first Naruto video on the channel. But there definitely will be a lot more to come. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, follow us on Instagram, and like this video if you did enjoy. Until next time, guys. Peace.